Hey everybody, this is John Q with ComicWow TV. Here today I have Nicky Soh and Eryk Donovan. Gentlemen, how are you?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm having a great time. This is our first convention together, ever having a table, and we're really happy to be here.
Nicky, let me ask you a question. I know you both got here the same way, but if you could start and tell me, how did you get here to be here where you are?
Oh, okay. Actually, we're both SCAD students. SCAD stands for Savannah College of Art and Design. So we're from Savannah, Georgia. So I'm there taking my master's in illustration and comics, and then Eryk here is taking his bachelor in comics. So what happens is there's this great scholarship by Mike Ringo. A lot of people know about Mike. Mike has been a great artist for 15 years in the industry, very famous. And then he passed away. And what happens is Matt Ringo, which is here, he took up the fund and make a foundation scholarship for us in SCAD. So he donated a sum of money to SCAD, and then every year the money would go to students as scholarship to help them in their studies, because some of us are really poor. So we got here because of those scholarship money and because of Matt's introduction.
So what year did you win, Eryk?
I just actually got it this year. This is my first year. Yeah.
Well, congratulations!
So, yeah,
Look at you,
you,
outstanding.
Yeah, he got it. He had it last year, and then he got moved up to the master's program. And this particular scholarship is for undergrad programs. So I'm in my last year undergrad, but I won it this year, and next year there'll be a new winner. But I'm more than happy to take it and happy to represent it. And I'm honored because Mike is such a inspiration and such. He was in the industry, someone who really loved just sharing with people. It wasn't just about making a living for himself, but it was also about increasing and enhancing and improving the industry and the art form and the people who are a part of it. So
let me ask you, since you won this year and since you won the year before, where have you gone with what you guys have been doing? What kind of projects have you been working on?
Right now, I'm working on a small creator-owned project with some friends that I met online who live in Arizona. We're going to be self-publishing that hopefully by the end of the year, because I've been working on it with school, and right now school is still my top priority till I graduate. I'm also writing a graphic novel right now, which I'm either going to be self-publishing or kind of showing around to see if anyone's interested in picking it up, because I think it's really cool. So I'll be working on that next year when I graduate.
Outstanding. And
yeah, for me, it's been a really fun ride. I did my Kickstarter in February. It was a games anthology, it's called Games Over.
The infamous Kickstarter.
The Kickstarter. Yeah, so it was really fun. So I kickstarted the comic anthology, and we got 300% funded. And then from then on, I've been doing a lot of projects. I have an upcoming comic with Image. It's in another anthology called Liquid City 3, which is most about Asian artists.
And gentlemen, let me ask you, social media to get you guys where you are, especially you where you are, but where you're getting ready to go, how has that affected you? And how has that helped you?
Oh, well, like social media with the internet and everything, firstly, I think it help us as artists to grow a lot. Like, the comic artists from like the 70s, 60s, like Frank Frazetta, they never had internet. So there's no way that they could know what the earlier masters, how did they draw. But right now for us, we have Facebook. So I could see what Eryk is looking at, because he would post, wow, this guy is so good. And from there, I could learn that, wow, this guy's technique, whatever. So first thing, it helps the artist's craft. And then secondly, it spreads. If I have a great drawing, he'll be liking it because we're friends. And then so social media is really different today. I think it spread the fan base a lot.
That is very fantastic.
I just actually recently, I guess it's not that recent, come to think of it now, but right before Christmas I started a Twitter account. And that's a really cool
What is that Twitter account? So, because I want to know from both of you.
Yeah.
And they want to know how to get a hold of you guys, how to contact you guys.
My Twitter is at Eryk Donovan, ErykDonovan.
And Facebook page so people can get a hold of you?
Facebook page is just Eryk Donovan.
Okay.
My Facebook I usually tend to keep a little more private, but I update the Twitter and the Facebook both pretty frequently and with a lot of the same stuff. So I feel like Twitter's really good because kind of anybody can see it, anybody can follow you. And I really like it for following artists that are working right now, seeing what they're doing, what they're talking about, what's interesting to them, and watching them put up their works in progress and things. And I feel like a lot of probably the guys who are on the top end right now, like
Some of them are really open about having a Facebook with people. Some of them not so much. They might not want to have you on Facebook, but they can have you on Twitter, and it's totally cool. And, you know, you can talk to them, and you might have guys who are getting 20 or 30 or 50 or more people talking to them throughout the day, and they're all working. They don't have time. But every once in a while, you can ask that question, and they get back to you. And that's really cool because there's that connection in social media, too, that allows you, as someone who's still working on breaking in and, you know, maybe not quite the same level they are yet, to communicate with them without having to go to New York or go to LA or go wherever it is that they are and, you know, go to the bars and kind of creep around looking for them. You can just get online where it's cool and, you know, and it's not like a creepy thing. If they don't respond to you, it's not, you're not insulted about it. And if they do, you're like, wow, this is awesome because he just said hi to me, you know.
Absolutely. So. Nicky, how can we get a hold of you? How can everybody out there?
Yeah, well, I have a blog. It's called NickySoh.com, NICKYSOH.com, or you can find me at NickySohBlog.com. Yeah, blogspot.com. And also my Twitter account is DIM5UM, which is the Chinese word. I'm Chinese for dim sum, which is like delicious food. You know that.
Why are you gonna make us hungry now?
I know. Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, so those are the ways to contact me. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Baltimore Comic-Con, thoughts on Baltimore Comic-Con and how it's been?
I love it. This is my second time coming here. I came in 2010. Just for Sunday, and I walked around with my portfolio right when I first started at SCAD and just talked to people and had a good time. And this year has been awesome because, you know, Brad Tree and Baltimore Comic-Con, #1 inviting us out, huge honor for us, also asking us to be a part of their yearbook, which was, you know, super impressive for us too, and then being able to donate art. But also, I love this convention because I love comics. And this is a convention, to me, that's about comics. It's movies, games, I love all that stuff too, but I feel like at the bigger cons, and to be fair, I've never been to SDCC yet. I want to go, but I know there's so much about the multimedia and about the games and about the movies and about the TV and about the celebrities, which is cool, man. But comics is, for me, where it's at. So
that's a common theme to let you know. That is a common theme of every interview that we have had. Common theme. Nicky, Baltimore Comic-Con.
I don't like it. I think it's not. No, I'm kidding. It's great. This place.
Nicky wants the pro wrestlers.
I like to troll. No,
he wants all the good stuff.
I'm lame. No, you know, I'm Asian, and a lot of us from like Asia, we don't get opportunities like that. I'm from Singapore, so Singapore is having its first Singapore Comic-Con for like 2-3 years. So we're growing, and then coming here as an artist from Singapore, like I get honored to become a guest and donate my art as auction. It's great. So I really want to say a big thanks to the organization like Brad 3. He's awesome. He's keeping this all to comics, which is great because there are other places where you could go to so-called Comic-Con that have other stuff like cosplay and maybe games. You know, it's fine. We have a bit of it here, but the majority focus is still comics. So I really like it here. It's awesome. And our first time doing tabling, we were surprised. We were taken by surprise. Like, we didn't have lunch yesterday. I haven't had lunch today. Like, I just got to walk around and talk to you guys so that I could get my interview. I haven't bought stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I can definitely say thank you both. Nicky Soh, thank you very much for taking your time. Eryk Donovan. Nicky Soh and Eryk Donovan here with us at ComicWow TV. This is John Q for ComicWow TV. Thank you, and we'll see you in a little bit.